You're listening to Lady and Gentlemen with Radio Brunel. Today on the show, we have an introduction like no other, and something else beginning with I, innuendos as well. Yeah. So first of all, I'd like to welcome you to a new show. You might recognise my voice, probably not. We didn't get that many listeners.
Because you were rubbish, John.
Radio Lols was my show last year with Nicholas Prince-Wright and Sam Berry, and well, I thought I'd do a new show this year. It's called Lady and Gentlemen, and with me is the new host, co-host, whatever you want to call it, Sarah Brimble.
I'll call myself the host because I'm clearly the excellent element in this area, and assassinated the other hosts.
As you can hear, she has a voice for radio.
It's a sexual voice.
It's to add a bit of feminine nature to the show. But yeah, I just thought I'd just do a bit of a welcome. What happened in your week? Anything fun happened in your week that we could talk about before we kick-start this extravaganza that is Lady and Gentlemen?
Well, this definitely isn't scripted, John, is it? Well, my sister got engaged, which was very exciting.
Oh.
I'm so happy about that.
Was there any story behind it?
There was a bit of a story because they weren't actually engaged when they got engaged.
Right. Is this like a Welsh tradition, or?
Yeah, they just
okay.
surprise it upon them. No, they won. My parents won them a competition at a venue of their in the local Newport area where I'm from. Right. It's really nice, and it's worth £7,000. It was in the newspaper. It was in the South Wales Argus.
Because that's how good your news is around there. That's the only story.
Couple have become engaged.
Yeah. My week was alright. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I don't particularly care.
No, we it's been meant. I've been doing the training for the radio. There's a thing on the wall here actually. Something I created. It's how to do your first show, which I'm using.
The font's too small. I can't even read it.
It is quite small. I didn't realise it would come out that small, but it's 11 steps to get you going. If you were an early bird, unlike us, and you tuned in as soon as I switched from sustain feed to PC, and by the way, Gangnam Style wasn't me. That is on the sustain feed. Sustain feed, if you're a bit rookie, is what we play out. So there's something always playing out. Gangnam Style is on that, so it wasn't us. We were having a little bit of a dance, in our heads, and but my week's been training, doing a lot of civil engineering.
Being very educational.
A lot of fapping. No,
no, you weren't.
A lot of just talking to girl. Is the golf extravaganza?
I was talking to girls. You've only got one girlfriend.
I said golf. Yeah, she wanted to shout out. So yeah, Emma Lovell. Hi. Let's just do that one now.
Hello.
So that's
we were talking
done.
about your personal details before the show. Sorry about that.
Personal details. Is that what you're calling it these days?
Yeah.
I'm going to get in trouble for that. She's going to be like, what personal details?
All of them.
Yep. No, we were just talking about how long your hair was. And on that cue, I think we should play Saliva, Ladies and Gentlemen, with relevance to the show's name.
Woo.
Cross your legs. This is going to be a bumpy ride.
welcome back to what I like to call Cross Your Legs. This is going to be a bumpy ride. Yeah, this is a feature that we're doing just for this week only. We did it last year, actually, on Radio Lols. It was something similar, where we introduced myself and Berry. So we're going to do a quiz. And basically what we've devised, very last minute for Sarah, I did this in a materials lecture. What we've devised is a show, like 3 questions each, and it's basically something that will allow us to introduce ourselves. And Sarah's picked 3 questions about herself that I have to answer about her. So it's, in a way, it's how well I know her, depending on the questions. And then I've done the same. So I'll ask her 3 questions about myself, and then she'll have to reply with, I'm sure, banter-filled answers.
Hopefully, otherwise the show is going to die.
Yeah. Banter between the lady and the gentleman. That could be one of our jingles, actually. We need
to stop planning the show on air.
One of the features. Well, if we don't, that's what we'll come to if you have lovers' tiffs before this.
No, that doesn't happen ever.
I've lost. Basically, I'm the training executive for the radio, and I've completely messed up the list in Zara, which is the software, and I've lost the song we're supposed to be playing next. There it is. I found it. It's all good on Lady and Gentlemen, and
Most
now
professional show on the air.
Let's leave it to the vaccines.
Yay.
Lady and gentlemen. Lady and gentlemen.
Welcome back to the Lady and Gentlemen extravaganza that has begun today. And now over to Sarah, who has these questions for me to be answering.
Okay, so question 1 is, what are my bad habits?
Lady and gentlemen.
This is more of just a question of what you think my bad habits are.
We could get really rude with this one.
Please don't.
Lady and gentlemen.
You're also definitely making that noise. Hideous.
I don't know. Is it like what? Something to do with
Stop.
It's something to do with being like lazy. This is going to get really out of order. You're lazy, Sarah.
I basically asked you to just completely be mean to me, though.
Yeah, you pretty much just open a door.
Which door?
We're not on the innuendo bit yet. Sarah.
Sorry.
Wait for that. No, I don't know. Is it like you pick your nose?
No, Mitchell does that.
Does Mitchell do that? No.
Have I ever told you a story about that?
Is
He's
it?
gonna kill me. A customer said that he didn't want to be served by him because he saw him picking his nose and eating it, which he hadn't done. He's gonna actually kill me. Sorry. No one knows who you are. It's a faithless name.
Everyone knows who Mitch is. He
So-
lives at...
In other words, I have no bad habits, basically, is what you're saying. Okay.
Well, we could go with that, or we could go with... every time you say bad habits, I just imagine you in a onesie. Why? Is it something to do with, like, eating on the bed, and then someone complains that you get crumbs everywhere, or...
No, Mitchell does that, though. No, I would say probably it's that it is
Or is it-
lazy, and
or
I
is it-
just stay in my pyjamas.
Is it leaving, like, your drink in an inappropriate place?
No. I never do that.
No, okay. What is
Okay, let's go on to question 2. Let's
Oh, right, okay.
let's slice across that.
Right, okay. What's question 2?
Oh yeah, this is quite a funny one because you say this all the time to me. Who do I remind you of? And there's such a list, it's embarrassing.
We'd have to start with I can't believe Ness from.
Am I really like Nessa, or is it just my accent?
It's the accent, but like I can imagine you walking into the room and go, "Oh, what's occurring?" And
I've
it would
never
be
done
like, no, but you should. I think by the end of the year on the radio, we're gonna have to introduce you. We're gonna have like the show introduced with, "Oh, what's occurring?"
No, but I do think a jingle set by me in Welsh is a good idea. Just to confuse everyone.
What? Where is the toilet? Or the toilet? Do you know where the toilet is? Is that...
Oh, you just ruined one of my questions. My last question was...
I know you too well.
What is the one phrase I know how to say in Welsh?
Okay, well that's
Disappointing.
So,
You didn't answer the second one,
I didn't answer the second one.
apart from Nessa.
Who else do you remind me of? Are they all Welsh?
No.
Do what?
Every time you watch like TV, you're like, oh, sorry, you're just like Miranda.
Oh yeah, Miranda's a good one. Miranda, yeah. Also, the blonde one from Fresh Meat.
That's because she's Welsh.
It's because she's Welsh.
Have you watched it yet?
I haven't watched this week's.
Oh, you
No.
got it.
Why is it really good? Does it get really good?
It's really funny.
Did they get the Polish girl up yet?
No, it's still there.
No. See, they can't come to this canal chicken. Won't go there. Is that end of round 1? Do you?
Yeah, that's the end of the round one.
I think my questions are better.
Probably, as soon as I thought these up 10 minutes ago.
So that cues a song, I suppose, isn't it?
Yay.
And it's Coldplay, Paradise.
Paradise.
We are playing Cross Your Legs. This is going to be a bumpy ride. So, listen up.
Welcome back to Ladies and Gentlemen. I'm loving the jingles this week. Are we loving the jingles this week?
So, listen up.
It's an app, £1.50 well spent.
£1.50.
It was Peter Dixon, the announcer on the iPhone.
You're extorted.
I know, well.
That's
equally.
extortion.
Well, it did 2 jingles of the show, and basically that's how I decided the name of the round, because it's the only phrase that sounded odd that he could say on the app. Yep, cross your legs. It's going to be a bumpy ride, and it's round 2. I'll have 3 from the top and 6 from the bottom, please. I'm not playing countdown. Oh,
You
okay.
have
Do you know-
an A.
Can I have a D, please? Yeah, I want a D. Yeah.
Vowel.
Oh, Val. Do you remember the other day, me and Binny, people don't know Binny, listeners don't know Binny, we played Countdown together, got home from lectures, Binny was like, I'm going to own against you at Countdown. Here's me, 56 to like 45, it was pretty close to be fair, win.
What was your longest word? How many letters?
I think it was 7, we didn't quite nail the 9s and the 8s, but I think I got 7 there. And it was like really easy. It was like moose or something. Win. But yes, my round of enough waffling, Sarah. Stop waffling.
You're the waffler.
Right. Okay. First question. If I was an animal, what would I want to be?
Oh god. Should I actually know this, or is this just a guess on?
This could be a Bantosaurus Rex question.
Oh, you would like to be
You want to be like
horse because of their excellent features.
what? So people can ride me.
No, that already happens. Sorry. No. Okay, maybe not horse. It makes such a strange noise. It's a gong. Should I know the answer?
Maybe. This is a gong. If it works.
Oh. That sounded
Let's do it
strange.
again. What's that one?
Hey, Bobby, play that one about falling down the stairs. Sure thing, Johnny.
That's definitely that's a Family Guy, I think, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, you know the two like
And then why if they...
Sorry. John just killed me. I don't know, John. What kind of animal would you like to be?
I'm very disappointed that you don't know this.
Oh, that is just typical humour.
Number 5, I think.
Stop playing the horn.
Everyone says I'm a meerkat. I'm going to try and get this
I've never said
perfectly
that.
posed on cams, right? If I do this, and it wait a bit, because I'm quite far away from the mic now, but if I do this, do I look meerkat? If I just do the fall asleep thing.
No, you look like Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns. Excellent.
My friends used to say that I used to walk like that, and they called me Rex.
Okay.
So if anyone from school's listening, that's a shout out to you.
Speaking of shout outs, because should we go through shout outs? Do you have any shout outs? Do you want to shout to anyone?
If the girls from my house are listening, you're almost famous now.
The blokes from my house. I know there's probably only 2 of them listening. Casper and Nick. Hi. Thanks for listening. Also, the girl for listening. I've already shouted her out. She doesn't deserve another one.
I forgot about Mitchell. He is a girl, though, from my house, so it's fine.
Question number 2. How big is my channel numbers on YouTube?
Oh, your Johnny Knight comedian ones.
Yes.
You had quite a lot of views on some of them, though.
I know. But the total amount of all my videos.
I'm going to take a guess and say it's probably about 500.
How very dare you!
I'd say that's good.
500! I'm a very funny man.
No, but it's not like someone's just going to be like, oh, I'm thinking of...
I'm thinking of that Johnny Knight. Let's Google him.
Let's watch the time when he died doing that
the
charity
Slug and the
event.
Is that-
It's the Slug and Lettuce on there.
Yeah, it's like a lettuce on there.
My excellent camera skills in that video.
And the banter between me and calling that guy a dickhead or
I
whatever
might watch that again just for the banter.
He was like, oh god, that's probably going to be one of our jingles.
That's enough for it.
That's that bit.
What was it that you said back to him?
He was like, I was like, oh, that's it. I was like, anyone got any girlfriends in the room? I was like, clearly the knob at the back hasn't.
Oh, it was so
And
good.
he was just like, good job you're up there, mate. And he was only like 2 metres away. Okay.
He was also over 30, so it shouldn't be now.
Yeah. They were celebrating their birthday in the Slug and Letters. But we're getting sidetracked here.
Yes.
It's actually
Stop waffling.
double that. It's 1,009
That's very impressive.
channel views. Yeah,
I'm very
I know.
impressed with that.
I know. Thanks, Mum.
Just refresh the
refreshing
page.
the page, yeah. And also, and finally, final round, and the summary of what has been Cross Your Legs. It has been a bumpy ride. It's actually just
Cross your legs. This is going to be a bumpy ride.
the finale of that is what is the most adventurous thing I have ever done?
Oh, I understand. Oh, you most adventurous thing. Crossing the road. No.
Well, if only if Mum lets me.
Only if she's holding your hand.
Yeah.
Most adventurous thing. Have you done it in the past year? Is this something that you've done at uni?
Well, I actually don't really have an answer for this because my life is quite adventurous.
Is it really?
Yeah, there's a lot of mishaps and doodles and.
It doesn't count as
shindigs.
adventurous.
Well, just pick one because are you thinking of what? I'm guessing you're thinking of one.
Actually,
in
no. I
particular.
can think of something very specific that I think is very adventurous, according to the latest adverts that they have out. The fact that you eat everything in Nando's in the sort of spice that is extra hot, and then you have extra hot as your side sauce. That's adventurous to me.
What's the adverts that have just come out?
If you go on the tube, they have like, ooh, a medium type person, you're sensible. That was like, oh, the shame.
So, you think my most adventurous lifelong ambition has been extra hot at Nando's, topped over by the black bottle?
That is pretty. That's pretty like adventurous for me. I don't think I'd try it.
It's because I've got the half Iranian tongue. You know? I eat Scotch bonnet because that's how Iranians sound. There, that was. But yeah, okay. That concludes. I'm glad you didn't pick something else. To be honest,
Sorry.
that concludes the Let's just play the jingle again, because I might as well, I paid £1.50 for that app.
Cross your legs. This is going to be a bumpy ride.
And that it was a bumpy ride.
It was a bumpy ride. We did...
Nearly broke up a friendship there.
But it wasn't that sort of bumpy ride. Again, we're not on the innuendo bit yet. So we're going to go over to our man, the Liz, Bruno Mars. And you love this song, don't you, Zoa?
No, I actually hate this song.
Somewhere in Brooklyn.
I probably know all the words because of my boyfriend.
Do you want to sing it?
No.
Along with the track?
Well, I have been so quiet today, but I am warmed up.
Okay, so over to Bruno Mars.
She was covered in leather and gold, 21 years old. Ooh, I wonder, will we ever be together? Yeah, I wonder if we'll ever be again. I hope we do, somewhere in Brooklyn.
It's just that I'm actually here about a female part, but it's all just anatomical to you, right?
Of course, don't worry. So, what's the problem?
Well, it's not really a problem, more of a feature.
Welcome back to the show. We will actually start off there because we've had there's a rattling at the door in the studio. I think someone wants to let us in, but let them in. But we've at our own risk. They are actually wanting to be let in, but surely they should know the code. Anyway, this is ruining our show. So, that was Miranda there. I'm going to play it again because it's just a cracking bit of jingle.
It's just that I'm actually here about a female part, but it's all just anatomical to you, right?
Of course, don't worry. So, what's the problem?
Well, it's not really a problem, more of a feature.
I just love the way that she says that. I wish I could go to the doctors and say that. Like, the time the doctor said I had a good knee. I do have that
what were you there for?
My knee was hurting and it was all inflated. Like, I had a big knee. And he said there was nothing wrong with it, despite the obvious difference in size.
Well,
I won't say where that was.
there was no need for that. There's the
Stop that hilariousness.
pun of the week. I get sent jokes these days. I got this one the other day. Last night. Sometimes I squat on the floor and put my arms around my knees and lean forward. Because that's how I roll. We don't either that or
I'm more preferential for the second one.
Some cracking jingles there.
Are these just the generic ones that come with it, or are they for a show?
These are actually, I think the last show we were using these. These are the ones they've loaded in. Obviously, we've got the Peter Dixon that we loaded in. So.
I'm scared. We might get murdered.
So we're basically coming to the innuendo era of our show, which is why Miranda said more of a feature, because this is the feature we're planning to do. We're going to see how it rolls, what people think.
I'll basically start us off with
Well, you gotta say what show it's from.
Just to explain, that's what I was gonna do.
Oh, right, okay, just.
So basically, me and John, big aficionados of the Great British Bake Off. I've yet to watch the last 2 episodes, even though I was supposed to in preparation for this for this segment. But I found some cracking things online that other people have written, so I'm sorry about that. But I've just been reading one just as we came back, and it made me laugh so much. Just in the article itself, it says, from lovely sausages. Lovely sausages. Who are they talking about there,
I know
John?
who they're talking about. This is it John?
John has an excellent sausage.
Is John one of the...
I don't know, I've not watched it. Does John have a lovely sausage?
Is
We're not talking
John,
about you.
No, and is John one of the candidates?
It was between. Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah, no, John. I won't tell you. Have you watched it?
No, I've not. Don't ruin it.
Ah, see, what is it? Basically, John.
I'm probably gonna see it.
Was cooking this pie thing, and it was like a chorizo-y thing, and she tried a bit, and she went, "Oh, John,
Oh,
you've got a
wait.
lovely sausage." What's
Actually, the full quote is, "My feed is literally full of lovely sausages." Oh no, James has a soggy bottom, but John has a lovely sausage.
that is exactly what happened.
I would not say that James has a soggy bottom. I think John won because he bribed Mary Berry with his lovely sausage. This is Twitter's reaction to it, basically.
Oh, is this? Yeah.
Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Is there anything you'd like to say about the innuendo on Great British Bake Off, John? Is there anything?
what about the innuendo? What?
What about the innuendo? It's just full of it.
It is quite full. It is full of it. They must know that it is like. Yeah. They must
I
know.
constantly watch the show and I'm like, where is this filmed? It's so nice there.
Yeah, it is nice. What something that actually happened this week is they went back to their like homes and stuff. I won't like ruin it too much for you. They went back to their like homey places, and Brendan is he's homosexual. An odd thing to say on the radio.
Why do
Sorry
you
about
need
that.
to
It was just.
mention that.
But it was
Did
it
they
was
show
him and
his
it was
partner?
him and his partner, and this is why I
Oh.
need to explain it. It was him and his partner, and they were pretty much like having a lovers' tiff, like a polite one, over the VT. It was like, I don't know how. And it got a bit. It actually got really a bit. It got really bad. If you want to, no one notices innuendo. Probably me because I've got a dirty mind. But he goes, I don't know how many what do they call do they call them pipe bags?
Oh yeah, the piping
Yeah.
bags.
Piping bag. I don't know how many. One of his boyfriend or husband or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what he was. But he goes, I don't know how many piping bags I've cleaned out since he started this baking thing. And I was just like, right, that's got to go in the TV burp or something, isn't it?
I just saw who won. Oh. Oh well. I was rooting for someone else, but never mind.
You were rooting for the one that everyone fancies.
We can't see, like, the girls in my house, we just kind of watch it constantly, and we're like, oh, he's so lovely, and he can cook.
Well, that's the new. Like, I don't know why.
Do you want to hear one more?
Let's go
just
for one more.
laugh?
Let's go for one more.
Okay. The bakers are doing their very best to get an extra inch.
Well,
I wish it was a bit more like Come Dine With Me, where they kind of go back and say narration over the top just to make it even worse. There should be like a Great British Bake Off extra where someone just talks about the innuendo.
yeah. Well, that would be on TV burp, wouldn't it? But they stopped doing that, hasn't he?
I know, broken hearted. I love a bit of Harry Hill.
Oh, does Mitch know?
Yeah, he
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure.
So, on that cue, that's a cue for the Heatwave. Wiley, Heatwave featuring Miss D.
Woo.
Woo! You'll know this song. You won't know it from the name, basically.
No, I didn't know either.
No, so
Something that we danced to.
we are close to coming to the end of the first show, though.
Broken hearted has been
I know.
actually quite fun.
But it's not goodbye yet, because we've still got 2 more songs to play. So let's go with Wiley, Heatwave. Yeah, so we're in the final couple minutes of Lady and Gentlemen, just before the next show starts, and so it's a goodbye for the first week of Lady and Gentlemen. I hope you all liked the band. We were a bit nervous. I haven't done it in like 6 months, so it's been a bit like a quick pace. And also, we were late, not because of Subway,
Not because we were waiting for food.
Yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed the show. Have you enjoyed your first show?
I've had excellent fun. It was as much fun as I thought it'd be. So
Oh, nice to know you had high hopes.
no, I did have high hopes. I thought, oh, this will be something really good to do in my spare time.
Is there any like final jingles you want to hear before we go out as well? Just play a quick one.
I want to hear the Miranda one again, but you've turned off your computer, haven't you?
No. It's loaded in.
Yay.
So the Miranda jingle.
Let's listen to this all day.
Female part, but it's all just anatomical to you, right?
Of course, don't worry. So, what's the problem?
Well, it's not really a problem, more of a feature.
That's the Miranda jingle for you.
If you say you've been rubbing nuts on your chest, it sounds like you've been rubbing nuts on your chest. That's such a good bit. Miranda Gale.
And on that note, it's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.
Yep.
We should
And
do it
it's
like in...
Toodle Cinema Club with Do You Want It All?